Hey guys, it is Chase from B9 Gaming. I am here to give you guys a tutorial on how to make a custom picture, wallpaper, whatever you want it to be, on Photoshop, okay? So, the easiest way that I have found out is what I'm going to show you, and I will show you guys as soon as my Photoshop starts up, and I will see you guys in about 3 seconds. So, 1, 2, 3. Hey, I told you it'd be 3 seconds. Alright, so what you're going to do is go to File, New, and then whenever it opens this up, you're going to want to, I don't know why it's set for Steam. Oh, because that's one of my, oh, that's my preset. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to set it for your presets, so 1920 and 1080p. So that's one of the that's like the pixels for your screen. I'm going to save that just as that. So hit OK. Then what you're going to do is it'll open up this, and then you want to hit to File, Place. Okay, so before the video I got a few pictures that I liked, and this is one of them that I thought was nice. So I'm going to hit yes, and then I don't know why, but for some reason every time I place this picture it leaves a little mark here, it'll leave a little mark here, or both. So what I just do is I grab this and I just level it out. Then what I do is, I'm going to fix that real quick. Then what I do is I delete the background. You don't have to, but I do. Then I lock this. There's no main reason, I just do that, I just do for some reason. Then you're going to want to go to a layer, okay? So what you're going to do is once you're doing this, you're going to open up the text. I'm sorry, I don't want that. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to place a text where you want it. So I'm going to place the text here, and I'm going to type B9. You're not going to be able to see it because of the text. B9. So now what I'm going to do is select it. I'm going to find, so I like this one, the Rosewood STD. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 72. Okay, so, I'm sorry, the font is black. So what I do for the font is I go around here and find a color that I like. So that one, a little dark. Let's get a little bit of a brighter color. There we go. So hit OK. Now once you have that, that's too small for me. So now I'm going to go to 200. And 200 seems to work. So now I guess 200 works. So now you're going to want to move it to the position of your choice. And my position is right there. So now I picked the red over here, and the red is over there, while the blue is over here. I'm going to put a blue right here, just kind of mix it up. So don't know why that is there. Did it last time too. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click this, and I'm going to hit blending options, and then whenever it brings up blending options, what I do is I'm on this one, I'm going to do bevel emboss, and I like that, so I'm going to do inner shadow, and then I'm going to go to inner shadow, and I'm going to change this up a little bit. So then you can go here and you can like change the depth of the bevel and all that kind of stuff. Like you can make it super insane or not that insane. I'm gonna put it around here, the size. I'll leave it there, soften it like that. So I like that personally, so I think that looks pretty cool. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a new layer. You don't have to, but I do to keep them all separate because it's easiest for me. I'm going to do another text file. I don't want to say text file, but another text box. Then I'm going to do gaming. Now it was too large, but I want to keep it the same size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this for some reason. Then I'm going to want to, for some reason it won't let me adjust the size. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. For some reason it was being screwy and I couldn't adjust the size or anything. So as you can see, I made a little bit of adjustment to that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the color of this text. And I'm going to go in the blue line and select around. Alright. So I'm going to select that blue. Okay, and then I'm going to, the easiest way I found is to right click this, hit copy layer style, go over here, click paste layer style. And then after that, it automatically takes everything you've done here and puts it onto this, which makes it really super easy because you don't have to go through all the settings again and find the exact settings. But so now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to, oh, not like that, but you're gonna want to get them kind of lined up around the same angle and position on both sides of the picture just to make it look a little bit better. You don't have to do this, but personally I want to make it look as nice as possible because I actually might use this for my Facebook, or not my Facebook, but my YouTube channel, my Twitter account. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, now say I wanted another picture. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up another layer, file, place. I have another picture also. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to move it, place it. Okay. So now you're going to go to your quick selection tool over here. Then you're going to want to try to get, oops, didn't want to do that. You're going to want to try to get the best you can of the entire object that you're trying to transfer. I'm going to zoom in and fix this up a little bit. Ooh, that's zoom out. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit up here. I don't know why it's being weird. And then I'm going to bring out my quick selection tool again, and I'm going to add little by little tiny marks that I like that'll make it look a little bit cleaner. So I just like, now I'm going to add up to where it looks a little bit cleaner, and whenever it wants to work with me. Alright, so now I'm going to zoom back out. So I'm going to, not that, but I'm going to fit on screen. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control C, Control V, and now I copied that and pasted it to a new layer. So now I can delete, you know what, before I delete it, let's hit this so it hides it, and you can see. Now if you look around the edges, it is a little rough, so I'll show you guys how to fix that in just a second. I didn't want to delete that one, delete that one. So you're going to delete the original picture, so it gets rid of that. Go to the layer with it, so I'm going to zoom back in. So that's perfect. So let me go down, okay. So now you're going to want to grab your eraser tool, and you're going to go up here, and you can adjust your hardness and your size. So I'm going to go like that. Then what you're going to want to do is you're just going to kind of want to go around the edges and soften it up just the slightest bit so it doesn't look as like choppy and little off. It'll make it look a little bit more professional. Of course, I'm not very good at this because I just got Photoshop a few days ago and I'm still learning a lot of stuff about it, but I did take a class in school about Photoshop and Adobe and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to attempt to do is make it look a little bit nicer, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I was just fixing that up, and it looks, I mean, the slightest bit better, but I attempted it. So now you can take your move tool and you can move it to whatever side of the screen you want. I might just have it like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use this, but just for the sake of the video, I'll leave it in. Then what you're going to want to do after that is, if you want more words, like I might add, let's do like this, and then do, the font's way too big, so I'm going to make the font smaller. Let's make it like, I don't know, 60. Too small. So let's set it for like 100, maybe. That's just the SING. Okay, so now 100. Let's do 110. Oh, that's 1010. Alright, so I think it's a pretty good size. So now I'm gonna do go in a little bit to the middle. Then I'm gonna want it to say the. So let's go back a little bit. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the end and hit enter and do games because that's my name. So now you're gonna hit, like, you can hit tab or you can hit space, or just you just want to kind of get it even. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this and this, and I'm going to pick this red. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit OK, and we'll leave this blue, and I'm gonna change this to red. It's gonna be the same red as this, not purple, red. Alright, so it's gonna be same red as that, and then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click this and then hit, copy layer style and then right click this, not that, paste layer style, and once again it did it, but I'm going to clear the layout style because it does not work as well for this. So I'm going to go into blending options and I'll change this to something a little bit different. So I'll do like contour maybe, and I'll kind of mess with it just a little bit. Go back to this, do the smooth depth. I'm going to turn it off. Size, leave it normal, and then soften just that. So now I can, do I want a texture? You know what, I'm not even gonna mess with that because I don't really feel like screwing it up and then going back. But so you can do like all these different things with it, and you can have like a drop shadow and make it look like 3D somewhat. Pattern overlay, I'm not gonna do it, but you can do that. You can have an outer glow, and if you have an outer glow, it looks cool on some things, but certain things it doesn't look that great on. You can have like different kinds of glows. You can have that. You can have rainbow. You can have like a lot of different glows, preset glows. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can make a new gradient. That's what I thought. That one. So I'm gonna choose this one because it's okay. That's decent. So let me go out here and I'm gonna do the opacity, lower it a little bit, noise. Keep that low. Raise this back up a little bit. So now after this I'm going to hit OK, and it creates this nice picture. So that, my friends, is going to be the end of this tutorial. Actually no, I'm going to show you guys a little bit after. So I personally don't like this here. I don't like the way it looks, honestly. You guys might want something like that in your picture, so I showed you guys how to do it anyways. I'm going to delete this layer. Yes. Now what I'm going to do is, I like it like this. Let me think about this real quick. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to add another one up here. And it's going to say BG, because it's benign gaming. I'm going to change, I'm going to leave them both blue actually. And I'm going to change this down here to red in a second. But I'm going to make this 200 point. Almost made it 2000. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the select tool and I'm going to drag it into position that I want it. I'm going to paste the effects that I copied earlier, and it looks the same as these. It doesn't look as well on this because it's a smaller text. So let's go back to this. Let's click on our text tool again, go back to this, select this, change the color to this color here, same color. So now hit OK. That honestly, actually now that I look at it, is a different, it looks darker than the red up there. So let's change it to the red that is up here. Still a little bit bright. Too dark. Gotta like get like just right color. Otherwise it'll look a little off. A little bright. It's like hard to find it. Okay, that's good enough. So let's hit OK. Now, as you guys can see, it makes a pretty nice picture. You guys can align this however you want it. I'll, however, line it around right there. Actually, I'm going to go down a little bit so it lines up with that, kind of. Alright, it's good enough. So yeah, guys, now what you're going to want to do is, once you're done, you're going to hit File, then you want to go to Save As, okay? So now it's going to go through this. You can go to this PC, then what I want to do is, I'm going to save it under this PC, under my pictures, and now right here where it says Photoshop, you can keep it Photoshop if you're not done. If you just want to, if you aren't done and you just want to save it and finish it later, you can save it as Photoshop and then open it back up into Photoshop later. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and I have all these JPEGs in here, random JPEGs. Ignore all of them, please. But now I'm going to name it as, I don't know, like, let's just name it HD benign space. Okay. So now you're going to want to hit save. Okay, and then it's going to say this. I like to save it as maximum quality and baseline optimized, or I'll do baseline standard. Just between the two. I'll do based on standard. So then you'll hit OK. Then once you do that, you can minimize this. Right click. I won't do that. I'll just go to this. Then I'm going to go to my pictures, and it crashed. Sorry about that. I'm going to open this and go to my pictures, and I'm going to find the picture we just made, which is right here. Okay, so I'll just drag it out for now. Actually, let's not do that. Let's just drag it back in, and then open it. And then this is the picture we just made. So as you see, it is in, if it ever loads, it is quite HD actually. So I'm gonna set this as my background. Set as, I'm gonna change it as my lock screen. So I'm gonna set this as my background just to show you guys what it looks like. Now if you look at it in my background, it's going to be this. That's my background. Okay, I'm gonna change it back to what it was. But yeah, you can have a ton of different stuff. Like I made one for my brother for his channel. This is his. As you guys saw, you know what? I might make another one because I'm not the huge fan of this because it's a lot of typing and it's all over the screen. I might just have chasing the games, this stuff, or maybe just chasing games benign, maybe just benign. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that is the end of the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Like, really hope you guys. I know. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you do comment, you can tell me what you want in the next tutorial, what video game you want next. I'll try to get back to you, and I'll try to do whatever you want. And I hope you guys subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends if you guys want to learn a little bit. If you guys just starting out with it, I might come out with a video a little bit later on how to start a YouTube channel. If you guys aren't aware of it, it is very, very simple, but I'm not gonna lie, there are some people out there that don't know how. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.